Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aries, February 2, 2023. With the moon in your solar house all day, taking care of business feels fitting and enjoyable. You have a stronger need to take care of what you have and own today. However, if you're feeling a bit torn today, try to get out of an either-or frame of mind, since you may be able to combine things in such a way that you don't feel you're missing out. It's easy to feel distracted with varying drives and energy. While you're in a friendly Venus cycle, Jupiter is encouraging some downtime, and this contrast is stronger than usual today. However, with some special handling, you can enjoy both. Get ready for another reason to celebrate. You have magnificent patience. This is one of your greatest traits and a key to your infinite wisdom and relationship success. However, because of the back and forth confusion created by the chaos of Mercury retrograde, you were practically pulling out your hair as everything was falling to pieces. Luckily, mental Mercury, our cosmic messenger planet, will soon cross the line where he first turned backward, which means he will officially be back to peak speed. This is known as his post-shadow phase. Note that if there was any havoc in your personal or romantic life in recent weeks, the time of drama might now be behind you. Release your inhibitions. Do not let anyone or thing get in the way of your confidence when the moon in Gemini sextiles Chiron in Aries. The sextile could bring up some unhealed wounds surrounding your money matters or professional security. Instead of squashing how you feel, you could think of this transit as an excellent time to work through your insecurities. Luckily, you may feel more self-assured with the career path and professional standing that you have created, since the moon will also trine the sun in Aquarius. Take pride in what you have accomplished. The moon is still in your income sector after its alignment with Mars here yesterday and friendly aspect to planets on the job and career fronts, but manages to find a bit of clear air today. A friendly aspect to Saturn in your career sector before leaving will wrap up an insightful few days across the income, work and career fronts, but today it is more about listening to your gut as you focus more on the money. The present astral configuration gives you a day of really great communicating abilities. It's time to show those you love how much you love them, and tell those whom you don't feel so great with that it's time you both moved on. This is a wonderful transit for win-win communication. Also, it's a great time to check in with your body during a workout and see if you can increase the levels you are currently working at. Welcome to the atmosphere of hard work and dedication in this day. The name of the game for this day is work, work, and more work. Whether you have paperwork to wade through or the fence needs to be fixed, you're apt to feel more than raring to go. Just be sure that you don't push yourself so hard that you wear yourself out. After the full day is done, make sure you have a healthy dinner and just relax. Feel proud of everything you got accomplished. It is still all about the moon and will be for most of the week, though today this is focused on income matters. The moon is not only still in your income sector after its alignment with Mars here yesterday, but after its friendly aspect to the sun on the career and the dwarf planet Ceres on the job front. While still in harmony and in the heart of the working week, this is bringing things together from across the income, work and career fronts. The moon is finding the kind of clear air that is making it easier to discern and trust what your nose for money is telling you. While it was over the weekend that the moon crossed the lunar nodes, something that once a month will highlight any balance issues between your personal and relationship needs, there aren't likely to have been many that weren't easily solved. Just in case, support is on the way to not only get the communication lines open but input from Venus, the planet of love. Our eyes in the sky. The moon is in Gemini today, which means that it's asking us to use our brains to make intellectual decisions instead of emotional ones. The Gemini moon likes to solve problems, even providing two solutions to every issue at hand. We could be extremely curious and want to understand things on a deep level, but we might have to turn over many rocks and investigate many situations before we find the clarity we need. You feel impatient, on edge, unable to relax. It's particularly difficult to find any peace. If you're normally calm and well-balanced, this is the stimulation you need to put plans you have been thinking about for a long time into action. With such an enterprising attitude, you may be overstretched. If you feel on edge, allow yourself the peace you need. Take a relaxed view of life and let grass grow over old feuds. Enjoy reviving old contacts and wallowing in nostalgia. The conditions are ideal, as you will be receiving a lot of trust and affection. Let your family know how important they are to you and spend more time with them. In the pre-dawn hours, the Gemini moon sextiles Chiron in Aries, helping us inspire others to find their healing path. We may have devoted a great deal of time and energy to addressing our wounds, past pain, or traumas from childhood that we've never fully resolved. Indeed, we may not recognize the progress we've made until we are sitting with another, offering offhand advice. People now look to us for guidance because they know we have faced a personal trial. We may feel ill-equipped to share our experiences because we still feel as though the pain is raw. Yet we should give ourselves credit now. We have learned a lot and we have come a long way. And we have lots of knowledge which others can benefit from. Be an inspiration for someone today. You never know the impact you can have on another's healing journey through a kind word or by holding space. You expect too much and as a result become rather impatient. You need to take a step back in order to avoid unnecessary mistakes. Practicing restraint is of paramount importance, otherwise you are easily misunderstood. Be ready to accept suggestions from others. The stress you feel adversely affects your confidence. Get some exercise. Take enough time out for yourself. There is no reason for you to relax. Give your body the workout it deserves. You notice how your vitality has a positive effect on the people around you. Build on your strength and energy. If you encounter a period of stress in the future that requires you to be as fit as possible, you're prepared for all eventualities. The cosmic weather is then exceedingly quiet until just before midnight, when the Gemini moon squares off with Neptune in Pisces, stimulating confusion. We misinterpret something we hear or read, and are quick to jump to a conclusion. Something in the media or news may hijack our better judgment, causing us to react impulsively. We are actually missing an important piece of the story. Bad actors might see us in our vulnerable state and know that we are susceptible to manipulation tactics and deceptions. Don't make any important decisions based on the facts that you have now. In the light of day, they will reveal themselves to be clever fiction.